Hi, this is Maroon Accounts. Today I'm going to be talking to you about Xero, which is an online bookkeeping application. It's a great piece of software. This is what you see when you first log in. This is just a demo company. And this is the dashboard, and it's basically an overview of what your accounts are doing. So if I just talk you through the widgets on the screen, you'll see a graphical representation of your bank account. You'll see what money's coming in terms of your invoices that you've billed to clients. You'll see what money's going out in terms of what you owe to your suppliers. And you can actually add other bits and bobs, other widgets to this home screen if you so wish, whatever's more important to you. So say, for example, these account watch lists. If you have a lot of, say, advertising and marketing expenses, then you can just add it onto the screen so you can keep an eye on it, or whatever else that might be important to your business. Now let's look at some of the functionality. The first thing I'd like to look at is the bank account function. So you go to Accounts and click on Bank Accounts, and it will bring up a list of all your bank accounts. And one of the best things about this software is that it can link directly to your bank account via a piece of software called Yodlee. I haven't enabled that on this system because it's a demo version, but when you actually enable it, all you have to do is click on get bank feeds, and it will automatically get the bank feeds directly from your online banking for you. But in this case, what I'm going to show you is how to upload a bank statement. So you click on Import a Statement, and you browse for the files. And then you click on Import. So what it's done is you can see that it's got 49 transactions that it's imported. And what it's asking us to do is review each transaction and tell it what it is. For each transaction, you'll see that it gives us the option to create a rule. So say, for example, if you have a lot of commercial card transactions, which you probably do once a month, then you can create a rule that says every time that the system sees a commercial card transaction, you can allocate it to wherever that you're telling it to allocate it to. So that's the create function. And next time that it sees the commercial card transaction, all you'll have to do is click OK, and you won't have to actually type in the transaction any further than that. So let's do that. The account is going to be, they're going to be purchases, I suspect, and they can be commercial card. It will allow you to add more detail to that transaction as you wish. So if there are any references, invoice references that you want to add, then you can. So let's save that. And you can see on here that it's matched the transaction and turned it green. So the idea is that all of the imports would then turn green once they've been allocated. Reconcile. Right, and that one's gone off of the items that it wants us to reconcile. So then we can move forward. That's the function for banking. Now let's have a look at the invoicing function, which is accounts and then accounts receivable. Really quick and easy way to do your invoices is just click on add new invoice. To new customer, you can add in customer details as you wish. Date of the invoice, due date if it's different to the invoice date, any reference that you want to add, and then you can add in I guess time that you're billing. Say you're billing 1 hour at £50 an hour. You can bill them at whatever rate, but you'd want to normally bill them on the 20% at this moment. And then all you're clicking on is approve. Forgot to put in the account, and that's the sales account. approve. So that's created the invoice. The functionality on here allows you to email the invoice straight from the system. It allows you to print the PDF and save it either in soft copy or print it out if you want a hard copy. And that's the invoicing system. Next thing that I want to talk about is the accounts payable. These are all purchase invoices that you receive from suppliers, and it looks exactly the same as the sales invoices. So all the information from the sales invoices that you would normally put in can be entered here. The added function that you have is that you can attach a file to the purchase invoice to keep for your records in the future. And it means that, say, for example, you need to look at an invoice from a supplier, you don't have to root around in paper files, you can just find it on Xero. And one final thing that I'd like to go through on this is the reporting function. The reporting function is great on Xero. It has the ability to do project accounting, cost center accounting, if that's what's required by the business. And we can always help figure out what's best in terms of management reporting. It has great reporting functionality. You can do VAT returns. It can do draft publications for things like profit and loss account and balance sheet, and give you a lot of control over your business by giving the information that you'd like to see from your financials on a real-time basis. So thank you for listening to my short blog on Xero. If you have any questions, please do feel free to give us a call. That's Maroon Accounts signing off.